Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Just want to do a quick review of the Casio G-SHOCK MTG. This is in their sort of like fancier line. It's the line of watches right under the MRG, which is like their top of the line models. So this is, you know, definitely up there, very high in terms of build quality, in terms of features, in terms of technical specs and things like that. So this is the Casio MTG B1000 is the model number. So it's a tough solar, Bluetooth, atomic watch. So it has tons, you know, chock full of features, very convenient, very accurate. And the measurement of this watch, it measures, if you don't include the crown and things like that, it's 44 millimeters in diameter. If you include like from the extreme sides of the case, like from, you know, let's say this groove to this groove, it's about 45.7 mil in diameter. So it's definitely a bigger watch. It wears kind of chunky on the wrist, but you know, it's kind of what you've come to expect with the G-SHOCK. It just wears differently compared to your traditional sized watches. The lug to lug distance here is about 54 millimeters. So it's, you know, it's definitely a big watch, but it does wear very comfortably and very light on the wrist. And the lug to lug or the lug distance here, it's proprietary. I believe it's about 20 or so. Don't quote me on that though. So comes with a really nice sapphire glass with some AR coating on it, so there's not a whole lot of reflectivity. It's very extremely legible under all lighting conditions. This watch also has various features and functions. It has a global, a world time zone, time zone on at the 6 o'clock subdial. It has the days of the week up here. It has the date window down there, and then a 24-hour display up at the 12 o'clock as well. It has also a few modes. So right now I'm just on regular timekeeping mode, but if you press the mode button, you got a stopwatch function where you can count down a certain allotted time. You have a timer function, which basically turns the watch into a chronograph. And then you have, can't really make it out right now. I think this might be a world time function or something like that. But oh, this is an alarm. So you have an alarm function setting as well. And all these functions can actually be set via your phone with their Bluetooth app. Normally it's a G-SHOCK connected for their other models, but I think this one has like a dedicated MTG app as well. So very convenient. Just cool to know that, you know, you have the ability to you know, track all the do all these features via your phone, time setting and things like that. As you can see, there's a battery display just showing how much juice is left on this. And again, this is tough solar, so it's going to last and last. Doesn't require a battery change as well. You can see it has a very nice kind of domed sapphire crystal that's extremely scratch resistant and also recessed, so it protects the surface of the crystal. The bezel here is a carbon fiber material, so I actually really like it because it's a lot more subdued than some of the other MTG models, where without the carbon fiber you actually see the words like G-SHOCK and light and receiving and all that in white. So this one is a lot more low-key, flies under the radar, which I really enjoy. You have a G sort of case back, really cool. Just looks very premium and very sporty on the back. The bracelet and case itself, I believe, is just a, I believe it's stainless steel, but I could be wrong on that. It's very light. And then the back of the bracelet is also this resin material, composite resin, so it's extremely comfortable on the wrist. In terms of the feel of this resin, it's more reminiscent of a regular G-SHOCK, which is kind of cool. And in terms of the luminescence, there is loomed hour and minute hands. There's loomed indices around the outside. And then in addition to that, in case that wasn't enough, in low light conditions, that already makes it super legible. You can hit this light button and it lights the watch right up as well. So it has this nice little fade to it as well. Let's see, what else is there? You know, I think I covered sort of the basics. Let me just pop it on the wrist for you guys. Show you guys how it wears. I have a 6.5 inch wrist in diameter. So it does wear, you know, nice and chunky, but it's kind of what you come to expect with a G-SHOCK watch. It's just very sporty, very durable, and just, you know, if you're into G-SHOCKs, this is definitely a good one to get. Forgot to mention it has a nice milled clasp with 4 micro extension holes as well. Push pin for the end links. They're not the easiest to size, but secure nonetheless. So, you know, this is a pretty solid watch. It retails for about somewhere in the $800 to $1,000 range, depending on where you find it. I was actually able to pick up this example for about $800 on eBay. But, you know, in the used market, you could probably find, you know, some good steals as well. It does retail for, I think, $1,200. It's like the full retail price. But, you know, a solid deal if you're just looking for kind of a, you know, a very active watch, a very premium watch. If you're a premium G-SHOCK, if you're a G-SHOCK fan, this is definitely one to get. Looks extremely sporty as well with the black and the red. Just a really cool color combination overall. There's like just a combination of steel and resin. So just a very, very solid piece where it's very light and comfortable on the wrist, and just kind of does it all. And then this is the box that it comes with. Oops, upside down. Let's try to move my camera here. So this is the G-SHOCK MTG box. Very nice and premium. A good size to it. Makes you, definitely gives the feeling of, you know, a more premium G-SHOCK, and, you know, it just gives you that sort of more premium experience. And the box itself is really nice as well. It's nice and padded, very soft finishing. It's got the red lettering, you know, matches with the watch, and very sporty overall. It's got some manuals and stuff in there as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to do a flash review of this watch. You know, if you're into G-SHOCK, if you were curious about this, you know, they're more high-end lines, this is a pretty good value proposition at this price point for about hovering around $1,000. The MRGs get, you know, up into the multiple thousands of dollars range, so that you get like very close to that level of quality at like a fraction of the price with this MTG. So let me know what you guys think of this watch. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.